Hey guys, Derek Curlew here, and it is day 5 of 21 days of free fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle tips, all leading up to my April 22nd Metabolism Masterclass. Now, today we're going to tie everything together from the first 4 days and talk about how to start losing weight for you. So, day 1 we talked about protein, day 2 carbs, day 3 fats, and yesterday about calories. So what I want to do is I want to give you a few ground rules that you're going to start to follow. So number 1 is you got to know your foods. So know where things come from. You need to start worrying about macros, protein, carbs, fats, not calories. Know that protein is anything that flew, walked, or swam, or lived during its life cycle. A carb is going to be anything pasta, potato, bread, rice, fruits, sugars, or anything processed. Your fats are going to be along the lines of nuts, oils, seeds, but then also, most importantly, from your animal meats and your protein, you're also going to get fats as well. So the next thing I want you to start doing is counting your macros, not calories. So start looking at meals as along the lines of, does it have protein? Does it have sufficient amount of protein? Does it have carbs if I'm either going to be active, or not carbs and have more fats if I'm going to be inactive? So you want to look at what's in the food, not the total amount of calories. The next part, you want to find balance and create deficits. So just like we talked about, how you're going to create deficits and find balances, you want to include carbs. You always want to include fat. You don't want to take anything away for too long. Something like a keto diet where you take away carbs for too long, as soon as you reintroduce those carbs, your body's going to rebel and start to gain more weight back. So you got to find balance. What you can do to create deficits is when you know that you're not going to be active, don't eat carbs. When you are going to be active, eat enough carbs that gives you enough energy to make it through that activity, but nothing in a surplus. That's how you create deficits. Now, the most important thing at the very bottom, progress, not perfection. If you start off on a new weight loss, nutrition, or meal plan, and you make it so strict on yourself that you know you're not going to be able to follow it, you're going to eventually fail. And that's not what we want for you this time around. So what you need to do is allow yourself a little flexibility. So if it's a Wednesday night and you're going out to eat, maybe don't have a cheat meal on the weekend and that becomes your day. But you got to find balance. We will see you tomorrow for step 6 of how to tie this in together.